opposites, your opposites, right? Scorpio and Taurus. So we have enough support to go ahead with a reading each, and then a reading if this is your person sign together, yes? So this is sponsored by Sana, Scorpion, I mean Pisces, but you know what I mean. And Eva, right? Eva and Sana give roses nearly every day. Nearly. So the same people. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. So this is sponsored by Sana in Toronto and Eva in Melbourne. And we say thank you. Right, so we're going to head into Scorpio's reading first, right? And this is Scorpio sun, moon or rising. So your moon sign is about your emotions. So if you have a Scorpio moon, then you would be also compatible to a certain extent with a Scorpio sun. Yes? So let me know in the comments who your favourite sign is that you get along with the best. So we're going to do a Lucy Cavendish snapshot here. And we're just having an aerial view, and we're looking at the vibration of love for your love life. Now, sometimes you have to disguise a bad hair day, don't you, Scorpio? And we know there's all tricks of the trade for that. And hence my tiara today, right? So let's have a look here at a snapshot for Scorpio as we are transitioning into higher vibrations. Wow. That's the finale, the curtain call. You know when they call you back? This is your final bow to your old life. How you mentally think, that's over. Your consciousness has risen. So you've outgrown people, right? So people, situations, circumstances, jobs, relationships, lots and lots of things. Lots of contracts have come to an end here. This could be a long-term relationship that is actually complete. I was just seeing if I was on unlisted, but Wendy's here. Wendy saved the day. Hi, Wendy. And this is your order, Scorpio. We're going into Scorpio, and then we're going to do Taurus, and then we're going to do as a partnership, because these are opposites and they attract and they match. So look, I was just saying, thank you, Wendy. You're so beautiful. The kindness from this channel is changing and our hearts are opening. So Scorpio, this is you, right? This is a new way of loving. You're different. So therefore you're different in love. It's the way you are in love. Oh, thank goodness for that. This is a delayed, right, wish coming. It's like you thought you got it, and then it was like not even a false start, but like a balloon that pops, you know, and go, oh, there was nothing inside. There's meant to be lollies and gifts inside the balloon, and it just popped. It was like nothing but a bad smell, right? Are you healed from that? That is hysterical, right? So somebody's popped your balloon there. However, it gave you a glimpse of how you can love, right? And here comes your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor. That's amazing. So you've got the Ace of Cups, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune, right? So this is destiny turning in your favor. This is delayed, though. So this is a renewed sense of hope coming in for you, right? The destiny here, the Wheel of Fortune, which is changes and action, goes smack bang into pause and observe, right? So look at that. Like that's a crash. So your destiny is crashing into your life here, Scorpio. Are you ready? Got to say goodbye to at least 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. I thought 6 was the big one, but 6, you've got to say goodbye to 6 things in the past, right? They're going to be out of your destiny. They're not coming with you. So there's a nostalgic feeling that you'll be experiencing maybe for the next 4 days. You've been in it for 4 days. So we're coming in having an aerial view snapshot of Scorpio energy. So this could be you, your person, your sun, your moon, or your rising. And underneath the destiny card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 6 of Cups is the Tower. All right, so this is like your life, any false beliefs, any people that aren't with you or for you, right? You realize they're against you. And that's easy for you because you are like, it's black and white. There's no 50 shades of grey, dear. Right? It's pretty obvious. Right? When somebody's for you and when they're not. So your destiny is colliding now. Right? As you let go of the past. Here comes your destiny right behind you. That's wow. Right? So if you were to leave circumstances, it's not long before it manifests really fast because it's on the way. This has forced you out of dysfunctional, right, patterns that can no longer sustain you. That's why the Tower's here. They can't sustain your evolution because people around you aren't evolving, they're de-evolving. They're not staying the same. It's like the elevator thing. So here you are, right? This is like going into nothingness, knowing you don't know where you're going. We don't know. This is blind faith. And that's why you've stopped. It feels like your whole life has stalled. But in actual fact, right, you're going to collide with your destiny by standing still. It's coming for you. Oh, I thought that was negative, but it's not. You've signed, sealed, and delivered a lot of contracts, a lot of karmic debt. Let's have a look at romance angels. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't. The romance angels are here. Just going to have a snapshot for Scorpio. Because when you're in the middle of your transition, it's like you can't be seen. You're in the cocoon. The cocoon goes to jelly. So you're not a caterpillar and you're not a butterfly. Oh my goodness. Right? Oh, that's what that is. That's funny. Oh, I didn't get that. So that's why you're called to do nothing as everything sort of drops away and you become jelly and you're going to morph into something else. And here, this is where you're found, the butterfly. Oh, you're a new butterfly. So let's have a look. Romance for Scorpio. We're just going to do you on the left, your person on the right, and the shared energy. Now we're talking about your love match person, not who you think's your love match. You go, well, I thought he was my twin flame. It's like, well, maybe we do have an evil twin. Has anyone experienced an evil twin? I've heard so many people go, my twin flame's a narc. It's like, maybe that's not your twin. Because, yes, we have narcissistic traits, right, that have been learned. Oh, look, Scorpio. Are you ready for kisses? Are you ready? This is mushy mushy, I call it. Mushy mushy mama. You've been calling somebody in, right? You've been opening your heart, done your soulmate reiki, done the workshop, know your top 5 needs, your top 5 deal breakers, and 8 reasons why you're a good catch, and you did the twin flame and the soul call, the heart call, right? Soulmate reiki is a soul call. Twin flame reiki is a heart call. They're both available on demand on Vimeo. There's no excuse, and the workshops are free. So let's say you need to do a little bit of clarification here because there's a new you. You go, well, I thought I needed this, but I don't. I actually need to laugh. I actually need someone who can, right? And in the time that you spend together, what is the energy that you would like to exchange, right? Is it fun, exciting, outgoing, traveling, right? Trying new things, adventurous? Or is it more of a relaxation, rejuvenation energy where you take time out together? Hi, Jasper. How are you? Yes, somebody knows you're the one. I just heard. Scorpio. They call you their soulmate. So you've been strong enough, right, to choose yourself. This is like, I'm willing to let go, right? Because the timing's not right, the circumstances aren't right. They don't fit me. They're not going to work for me. So I'm prepared to let us go for me. Oh, go Scorpio. Because I believe, right, that there is one for me. I believe that I have a chosen spiritual partner. You have to believe it, don't we? Don't we, Jasper? Nah, Bella Blu-ray. And we have to know it's safe to love. And in that space, that's your protection, because love is 6,000 times stronger than fear. So if you are all loved up with your creator, snuggling closer, then the narcs can't get you because they only want to be in the vibration of fear, not love. See? See? Love is your protection. Love of self is your spiritual birthright, right? This is what brings your partner in. Remember, it's the individualized thing. It's not easy. And now you're actually getting to know yourself within. How do we get to know ourselves? Is through relationship. So you're going to see the new you. You're going to see yourself within this relationship is different, right? The interaction. You'll be able to see the reflection of your iridescent wings as the butterfly. You're coming out as the butterfly, right? So just please hang in there, Scorpio. All the blood has to go to the wings, right? This is a very vulnerable time for you. This is a huge transition you're going through. So lift your vibration in your mind. You're the only one who can think inside your mind, right? So we have to control our own thoughts. In alignment, see? Keep an open mind. This is about a miracle. This is an impossibility in your own mind. This is also an evolution of somebody's subconscious mind. It's like we want to activate the superconscious mind, which is the divine blueprint, to bring it forth. This is what is happening here. This is a spiritual alignment here for you, Scorpio. And the outcome, you got separation in the outcome. Getting to know each other and then separation. So you may come together and then separate again. Yeah, because when this may come together and then separate. That's what the angels are saying. And then you're together forever. The spiritual union. So maybe you haven't even met yet. Or maybe you haven't even seen each other in this new frequency. Right? But once you do that, there will be like a separation. Right? Because people have to go and tidy up their lives, including yourself, to get ready for this. Because once it's here, then if love is present, fear isn't. So for love to come in, all the fear has to be brought to the surface and released on both parties. And that's integration therapy. And that's messy. So that's why you do it apart. So it's actually, it's a good sign if you were to come to me and share that, right? The separation. We're not talking about runner-chaser. We're talking about an elastic band. When a couple come together who are meant to be together, but aren't quite aligned. And then they separate, right? The further they grow apart, right, the stronger the tension, the faster and more intense the renewal. That's what I'm seeing here. Exciting, right? So this is a good separation, right? It's as far as they go as much, right? What's it called? It's like the tension, you know. So it's a really, really, really intense reunion, but there's no fear there because that's what you're dealing with in the interim. Yes? All the fear comes up and it's terrifying and it's your anxiety and it's your fears. So think, where have I felt this before, and try to forgive that person or that circumstance, right? And let it go. Do your Reiki, unzip time, go back there and bring Reiki to yourself and healing to yourself. Scorpio, you've never experienced anything like this. This is supersonic love. So what that means, right, is that it's never actually been experienced here on Earth before. Supersonic, right? There's a windfall of abundance coming. I'm just going to do an abundance reading, a message for you as unlimited ideas come in, right? And see your savings stack up. So pay yourself first 10% and just see that. It's going to grow. It's going to multiply. In the name of Jesus. Jesus is going to multiply. Far out. That's funny. Father going, no, God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God. And your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So this is you walking in abundance and having enough money, right, that you can get out of anything and go anywhere, anytime, with anyone, do anything you want. And now it's time to get to work. Let's do a love snapshot for you. That was the abundance angels for Scorpio, and we're doing just going to do just one for you, one for your person, and a shared energy. And as I said, I might not be reading for the person you're thinking about, because I'm reading here for your aligned perfect match. Does that make sense? That's why I've been told to do the readings that way, you know, for myself. So it's like, oh, it could be so-and-so, it could be so-and-so. You just don't know, right? It could be someone new. And that creates the vacuum. That creates the space. Otherwise, you've got somebody else in the space and then it won't move because that's not the person or it's not the timing. So it's better to open and have options, because if they're not on their knee, right, proposing to you, whatever, spend the rest of your life with me, they're not that into you, right? So just back off. Don't chase him. Okay, Scorpio. Here. I love that. Acceptance. Look at the wings. So this guy is already a butterfly. So he's waiting for you. Can you stand it? Waiting out in the fresh air. One for you. Second opinion. This might not be the person you're thinking about. Might be somebody new. You need healing, right? So this person is a healer, and you heal in their presence, Scorpio. This is a healing relationship. This is, right, sensual healing, healing of the heart. This is opening the mind to alternative, miraculous intervention here. This says get a second opinion, Scorpio, on any health matters here. Right, go to another specialist. Ask Raphael to send you to the perfect specialist. Get some reiki healing. Get your attunements to master level. Get your crown seal. These are all things you can do that are very practical, easy, and last for the rest of your life. Receive the Holy Spirit. Pray every day here. Ask Jesus to heal you. There's a profound energy alignment here, like a renewal of cells. Yeah, see, look. And your energy will come back, your vitality, and you'll be excited about every day. You won't have to be sleeping as much. You need a little bit of a boost here, right? So have a look at reikibybella.com and go into the mailing list. Otherwise, you can go and book a free upgrade at reikibybella.com under psychic readings. You get a free upgrade because you're on YouTube, right? To get a rebalance here, to get a recharge, to get your energy up. Your person's up, is what I'm getting. They're already here. They've got rainbow wings and their energy's unreal. They might be a Reiki master, this person. May be a healer. Maybe you go to them as an alternative method of healing and they heal you. Maybe you do your level 3 Reiki and then you're their match. You need some healing here, Scorpio. I can help you, but you must reach out, right? Because you need some water, sobriety, and a good night's sleep so you're not sleeping, and a change in your diet. And all those things, Reiki helps you align, right? So you notice different changes after level 2, that you eat different things just naturally. I love that. So we bring more light, life force, we attune you, and then the changes come automatically by themselves. Let's have a look. For Scorpio, a message from Jesus for Scorpio. The Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things. This is who you go to. Oh, no, you go to tarot readings. No, Jesus says don't do that. Go to the Comforter. So it's only if the Comforter's coming through the tarot reading, right? Because a lot of readers are talking to spirit. It's like, what spirit are they talking to? You're going to get the Holy Spirit only from one person. And to get the Holy Spirit from Jesus, you have to actually be chosen by the Father, and you have to go to him, and you have to forgive everyone. It's not easy to get it. There's a process, I mean. Oh, you did it. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Your person's quite amazing, right? They're quite a spiritual leader, I'm getting. They're quite a hoodoo guru, right? So somebody you might look up to in that sense. Or they can do something like they go, oh, I can astral travel, I can do it's not transcendental meditation because that keeps you trapped actually. There's a few things here. Like that Hicks woman, Abraham, right? It's a no deal. It's a no deal. That's a loop vibration. I know, right? This is your person believes, is saved, and has received the Holy Spirit. That's why I was saying that. So this person will help you get closer to God. That's full on. If you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall move. What's your mountain? I was like, I'm going to yell at a mountain and it will move, so what? Like, honestly, I only just had a revelation about this. few weeks ago, right? And I was like, oh, that's my mountain. How much faith do you need? Not much. Right? So your person, this is weird, Scorpio, look, your person has so much faith. You need to receive the Holy Spirit here to match their vibration. They're holy. And they have more faith. And your faith only needs to be as much as a mustard seed for this union. Scorpio, here's your match. Like, you know, people look at you like that. Like, wow, how did you know that? Your intuition's so this person is going to blow your mind with that stuff. That's why it's exciting, because it's like, there's respect, right? For the spiritual respect. Funny, Scorpio. Let's do a love snapshot. See exactly what's going down. We've got the love oracle here, Tony Carmine Soleno. So we're going to do your Scorpio on the left and their person on the right and the shared energy. And remember, we're talking about your love match. So I believe it's 2 by 2 into the arc. Yes, it wasn't single file. In fact, if we go single file or if we turn to our own, then we wouldn't exist. Right? That's what this is all about. Procreation. This is all about life. This is all about creation. So if you have sexual union with your own kind and lay with the same sex, then you're becoming extinct. You're sabotaging your own existence. Right? I'm talking about that as a mental programming over the last 3 generations done by the CIA through your black box, not to individual people who have sexual proliferation. Getting? Right? Because it's been 3 generations in the genetic field. Right? So I'm not saying that that's not a real thing, that people are confused. But it's actually been put there as a manipulation tactic, right? So that you can wipe yourself out. As a human race, you would become extinct. It's pretty obvious, right? But this is what the divine union does. The divine union brings back the alchemy, right, of the union, of the oneness. Not a new world order, a one world order, one unity of Christ consciousness. It's an inverted opposite, see that? There's a miracle coming in your love life. Are you ready, Scorpio? Far out. That's why it's been so intense. That's why I was thinking it's so intense. And you're changing, metamorphosis. Yeah, you see, you're a different person. They haven't told you yet. This is your twinno. This is your forever, right? This is what you asked for. So that's why you've had to say no down here, right? To half, you get half the order and you're like, oh my gosh, shall I take half the order or just send it back? It's like, no, I might just wipe that, recreate that. So instead of thinking about, you know, when they say put a list down of the person that you want, how old they are and all that. Yes, that works, but we want to go into the essence of once you have them, how are you feeling? What does that feel like? Right? And it's hard to imagine when you haven't it's not tactile and you haven't got it, right? But the way you will know is that it will feel like something's missing right here. See, through each other you find the missing pieces. If it's not your person, there's still something empty about it. It's like, oh, that was a hug, but it wasn't like a connection, you know? So here you are, you're free, Scorpio. Your answered prayer is here. Right, which is your alignment. That's clearing any darkness from your soul. Right, coming back into alignment for your rainbow. And as soon as you're in your rainbow energy, that's your chakra system lit up. This will be, your twin will actually come through. It's a secret for now, because you're still healing. And then you have transformed, and this is your person has just been through the same thing, but in a different sense. So they've been with their new wings, right? It's like having a Rolls Royce. Have you ever driven one of those? You're like extra, ooh, So they had to get used to their wings. This is your person. And now they are. And they're here to support you as your wings come out, as you grow and you expand, right? And you fall in love. You're going to fall deeply in love. Scorpio. Are you ready? Well, I asked for that like 3 years ago, Bella, and all I got was da 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 da. It's like that had to clear, remember? So you've been doing the good work. You had to clear that out. Anything else for Scorpio? That's done. Let's go into Taurus now. Are you ready? Drum roll. If anybody would like to do, it's 25 minutes and 40 seconds, and we're starting with Taurus. Scorpio and Taurus together. Know of any of those? Is this your person? So let's have a look at Taurus. We'll just do a snapshot here. And just bring in any messages you need to know right now. Having an aerial view of the energy around you for Taurus. And Muxie Tootsie, she might be in the house. She's Taurus. Right? You're anchoring a vibration. Just by clearing your stuff, you're doing your mission. Remember. Got to get a good night's sleep though, Taurus. Otherwise you're a bit cranky like the bull. We don't need that. Right? Because this is exciting. This is you loving yourself. This is skippity-doo-dah for yourself. This is like nothing external had to happen for your feeling of like love to come through. Isn't that great? And you get it in your sleep time. You need to sleep, Taurus. No more of this, please. Jesus said, what can worry give you? Like it doesn't give you anything, it actually costs you. And then it calls on more of its own. So you're actually going to break through. This is the butterfly. Oh! Taurus. Right. Let me tell you, something's happening here. I said butterfly, and when I said that, I got here that you're already ascended. You've already ascended here. Your vibration, when you're grounded, no more cookies, no yeast. Did you hear that? What? No yeast, okay? It's like it ferments in your body, and you need to be a clear radar. Now, they're just telling me this, right? So just go with me. Taurus, when you eat the right foods, right, your vibration is so strong. Okay, Mama Bella. Right, that you transform people around you with just your vibration. You know, like they say, like a 5G tower causes radiation poisoning, and like they've found out, people have gotten sick, but you can't see it. You're the opposite. You transform people, right? But you have to be happy. Isn't that amazing? When you're in your alignment and when you're happy, you transform others in your presence. It can be in a 5 kilometer radius if you're actually doing reiki, right? Because here, this is the change coming up for you. You know what? You've changed. So you may have to jump ship somewhere. You may have to move house. You may have to walk away from a job. Right? Anything toxic, it can't be toxic around you. Right? It's your test of courage to have faith in God, isn't it? Right? So that you may have been like feeling a bit bewildered about your next step, right? To say the least. You may not be able to see your future set out like you normally like to, especially with financial money, right? Like financial income and planning and budgeting. You're really good at that. But this is going to wipe this clean, right? You're going to get all the money you need. You need to take the focus off that and put the focus on the cause of it. This is the effect of a cause. What's the cause? And look. So when you're in this energy, right, this stops it. This stops the flow. This is worry, doubt, fear. Taurus! What are you worrying about? You've been through a little bit of a test of courage, but this is anxiety, right? This is heart anxiety. No, what is it? Hypertension, right? And then this is like mental anguish. This is a tomachi. This is a tomachi, right? It's a too much. You have to like have a meeting with yourself and go, hang on a minute. I'm more important than any money. I have to actually let God coast me through, right? So he's going to coast you through this transition. It's sudden, right? You don't know the future, but you're being cleared of something. And you just have to balance your mind around it. Bring in Archangel Uriel, right? To balance your mind here. You've got worry, doubt, and fear. Jesus didn't die on the cross so you could sit there like this, Taurus. He would say, right, this is what he said to me. He goes, that's like slapping me in the face with a wet fish. And I was like, I need to know who you are. Like, I don't really know who you are. Because this is illegal in the kingdom. Worry, doubt, fear, stress, anxiety. How will this happen? What if this happens? Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I do this? Should I do that? It's like you're out of somewhere because it's too toxic. That's it. You're more important. You're more important than anything. Right? God will give you the money. Oh, look, here comes the money. Right? So there's an unexpected gift here. Everything will work out. You have to go through this transition. Very intense. And it's because it's making yourself happy. You've got to let go of the toxic energy, right? Hanging around people that are toxic, opening doors like gossip opens doors to demons. No more like gossip magazines. Like you do not watch the Kardashians. No, you don't. No, Flixnet. We all know that's the lowest vibration you could possibly actually have. So if you're watching Flixnets and then you're eating bread, like cheese toasted bagels, right? Like dairy, cheese and bread, you can see how your vibration is a low vibration the next day. It goes for 3 days. That goes through your system. So you're ingesting, right, a low vibration by watching the black box program, and then you're ingesting, right, yeast, which is actually acts like a fungi, and it actually ferments in your system. So yeah, you might enjoy those 2 hours of watching whatever you're watching, but it has a detrimental effect over here for the next 3 days on your energy field. And you need to be here because this is where love's a higher vibration. It's not like that. It's not a food over. It's not a hangover. It's higher. So you're all, I'm going to forgive people. That will lift your vibration. Right? Because this is what you're wanting. This was your order. You go, I ordered unconditional love, and then all you felt like you got was like the opposite. So let's have a look now. Oh, we'll do abundance for you, for Taurus, right? Abundance. Angels, what's your message for Taurus? Thank you for being here, for watching. So these are 2 separate spreads, right? We're doing Taurus now, and then we'll do it together as a partnership. Anything else for Taurus here? I'm telling you, you're going to be a power couple. But there's your health, your vitality, right? So just switching up your schedule, right? Deleting certain foods out of your diet, doing a little bit more of exercise, getting up earlier, getting to sleep, something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like it's got to switch. Because things are starting to move in your life. The opportunities, their vibration is up here and there's love up here. And you're here in the vibrational match. Right? So then that's why they're showing me. Your person's up there. This is a joint project that you dive into together. So fun. I get fun. God is your source. Remember, that's what we do in Abundance Reiki. We unplug from the matrix and plug in, right, through the Midas star. If you haven't done Abundance Reiki, it's incroyable. So that's what, and the transition is not easy. This is not easy to unplug from the matrix and plug into the kingdom as God as your source, because we weren't brought up like that. You know, you got to change your thought process. This has taken me 12 months to do this. And I did it with the Midas Star Abundance Reiki. It helped me. So here you are, Taurus, look. So something beautiful is happening here. You're going to experience a surreal amount of peace as all your needs are met. And there's a partnership here. And things start flowing as you take your focus off the money. Here, it says release resentments about money. right? And the money system. And everybody's got a different opinion about it at the moment. So it just says that like your currency is love and God looks after everything. All manna is from heaven. If you need help with that, get to level 3 in your Reiki attunements, and then you can do the Midas Star, which has been the most profound thing. We do a pledge to God that I am now working with you, not the matrix. It's really important because it strengthens your faith, because come buy and sell time, what if you can't buy and sell anything without taking a change in your DNA? So you can't change your DNA because then you become the beast, and we're made in the image of God. So you have to have this faith of believing, I'm telling you. Release all resentments about money, plug into your source, your creator, knowing that everything you need will be supplied for as long as you're tuned in and can bring the vibration of love. And look, you can sing. Somebody can play the piano here. It's in your quiet moments too that you'll get significant healing and ideas. That's the abundance angels. Whoa, they love you. Let's do one for you, one for your person, Taurus, with Raphael and the shared energy. And we're looking at this moment in time right now. And this is the patron saint, right? Raphael of relationships. And healing, for working with all healers. So you could bless your water, right? In level 1, we have a Christos symbol, so you put that always over your drinks. You can speak into the water, you can speak into your bathtub, you can do the Reiki symbols in your water. Hold it with your Reiki hands of light, right? Sunlight, get out in sunlight, that gives you the dopamine. Dopamine is absorbed through your crown chakra and the retina in your eye. That's why we don't cover our eyes and our head in the sunlight, because then you get depressed and you go into Lucifer light. God said you should put your sunnies and hats on inside, right, from the false light. I was like, that's such a good idea. We should have our sunnies on in front of the computers and those overhead lights, the hats. Not when we go outside in the sunshine. Do you see how that's the inverted opposite? So this is basic, Taurus. This is getting back to basics, drinking enough water and being outside in the sunshine and eating some fruit, some sun. So then you're eating light. Sun-kissed, hey? 492. Ooh, I like that. 432, yeah, sorry. Right, so all situations that are negative and draining, right, they've just collapsed out of your life. So you might be in shock going, wow, everybody hates me, God hates me, or this happened, I can't believe this happened. Maybe that, you know, the company folded and now you don't have any work. Or maybe blah, 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 right? But it's actually set up for you. Because look, Jesus came in, you need healing, this is your person. So they need healing, somebody around you, they need healing. They need the blood of the lamb. And we know that the anti-venom to the snake bite is the blood of the lamb. Somebody needs it. Somebody in your arena who's taken the snake bite, the magic potion into their energizer booster, immune booster. Anybody you know that's done that needs Jesus. He's the only one who can help them. Wow. I get that that's the person. They've actually sought Jesus. And their health's improving immediately. Right? So you're saying goodbye to a situation. And they're saying goodbye to a health issue. Look how it works together. And look, so you're both improving. You can't meet in anything toxic. This has to, so Jesus bring you together. It says, don't drink so much alcohol. That's what Raphael just said. Don't drink so much alcohol. It's poison for you, especially as you're crystallizing. Romance angels, we call upon you now for Taurus. You can have romance in your life without anybody else being there. In fact, it's a good thing to cultivate. So after abundance Reiki, where you hook back into God as your source, right, and get the Midas star in your energy field, you get the romance Reiki, because romance Reiki is bliss charged. Romance Reiki. Romance energy is like higher than love. It's bliss charged love. And that's why I needed help with that, right? You might be okay. But I worked with the Pleiadians and the Twin Flames, Archangel Saint Germain, right? And his twin flame, Portia. They are the ones that came in for romance Reiki. And the archangels came in for abundance Reiki, and then the Pleiadians came in with a transmission. And then I did a workshop. This was all channeled. So the romance Reiki Trinity to Infinity has the Davidic bloodline activation in it. The Star of David is in the attunement of romance Reiki. That's what we need. We needed applications, abundance and romance. We look after our own health. That's why you get to level 1, 2, and 3 of Reiki. That's your sovereignty over here. So you have to look after your health, sleeping, just basics, right? Because everything else is happening. You're going to not go into any of this. You're not going to pretend that you like somebody either to be a people pleaser anymore. Taurus's people pleasing days are over. Yeah, over. You've changed. We're looking at specifically romance with your perfect love, right? So look, this is divorcing your family. They've got toxic ideas. You're going to marry your family, or you're going to find your perfect partner, right? Because your family, your toxic family, can be in that place. Yes, Mama Bella, I forgive them. I've learnt the blood is not thicker than water. That they were here to actually stop me from finding true love. They're stopping you. It's only for some, you know. Yeah, from getting you new love. I told you. Look. So therefore you have to forgive and leave them there. They're not going to experience bliss charged love. That's not in their contract. So if you stay there, you're not going to either. And that's impossible. Because you're lifting, you're evolving, you're ascending. You smell like roses, Taurus. And you've got a new finance, new career, new job, extra money, right? There's something happening here. There's a wave of prosperity, right? It's going to flow into your life and never stop, because you created the space by forgiving your family, your siblings, right? Talking about your family, your mum and dad, your siblings, right? And this is also your children. There's a lot going on here. Taurus, massive, epic, or your unborn children. Here, romantic feelings are resurfacing. So again, you can cultivate this by fresh flowers. Sort of think of your senses. There'd be music, can change a mood. And the smell, like rose oil. Putting on a feminine dress. And getting in a canoe. A canoe. It's not a canoe, is it? It's a gondola. It looks like a canoe. A canoe. There's a holiday for Taurus. Right, because you need time out. You need time out for yourself. And you need time out to rejuvenate. And heal in each other's arms. So there's a holiday, a romance coming back. I think you get this new job or this new money comes in, right? You're feeling good about yourself. You're going to forgive and divorce anything that's toxic. And then you're going to be feeling lighter. This is the new match. This is the Ace of Cups. Then you're going to be here. You're not going to miss out. Okay? I'm here to tell you. You're not going to miss out. Let's do a love snapshot for Taurus. We'll do you on the left, your beloved on the right, and a shared energy here with the love tarot. And then we're actually going to go into a combined reading as a partnership. So Taurus, love snapshot for the next, like, whatever week. The next week, coming in at 3 days, which would be 72 hours. I hope you enjoy your reading. So you've had to say no, see? It's like there's some bits, but it's not the whole recipe. It's like you can't have banana bread without the banana. I don't know why I just said that. Taurus, forgive me. Right? So this is you sleeping. Do my 45-minute meditation. You'll be asleep by 21 minutes. It's for enlightenment, right? To clear our rainbow. But people experience sleep time. It's like it wasn't designed for insomniacs. We have got a sacred union coming in that you will never break up from. You'll never be alone again, and you'll never go through a breakup. Selah. Says, think about that for a second. A partnership that never ends. How it comes to you is none of your business. The success, you're sitting in it, you've got to trust. Things are working in my favour. God's sending me a miracle. I got just a flutter of the heart in the heart then. Right? You're actually manifesting something beautiful. Right? By your peaceful thoughts and saying no to anything toxic. That's how it will actually manifest faster. This is your rainbow above your head. So you're bringing it into your reality. Balance. This person in you are forever. They haven't told you yet. There's a secret. Look, secret and mystery. Taurus, look. God's not going to give this to you while you're still in any negative stuff. Right? Because these people may not have your own best interest at heart, and they may, take your blessing and use it for themselves, and then you're left because they go on to something else. They don't go and give something and bring it back to you. So you're learning tough lessons there, Taurus. Click, click, click. Now we're going to look at a partnership, right, between a Scorpio and a Taurus. This is the partnership reading starting at 46 minutes, 10 seconds. If anyone can do the time stamps, just going to knock the cards out, takes all that energy out and puts new energy in. Let's have a look. So we're looking at Scorpio and Taurus. And it could be anywhere in your chart. Ooh. So I have 4 planets in Scorpio, for instance. That's why I can get along very well with the Taurians. And we know that they're the best lovers of the zodiac. What? Maybe it's just the male Taurians. They're the best lovers. Right? So they're very unassuming. In fact, they find it sexier the more clothes you have on. They're like Virgos. The more clothes you have on for the earth sign. Because they want to take it off. That's what they visualize take. But it's already off. See? They like all that shenanigans. This is a partnership together. Scorpio on the left, Taurus on the right, and the shared energy. See? It's an uplifting energy for you. See the balance? This is Taurus. As long as I've got everything like independent, all my needs are met. And then here comes the romance, the passion, the excitement from the Scorpion. Ooh, la la. Ooh la. And remember, there's a mystery coming in. So it's not in the past. They're saying no. It's not the past. The past's not coming back. It doesn't repeat itself. Look. This is a belief system of I have to sacrifice one or the other. This is Scorpio, right? Thinking, well, I have to, all my focus goes into work, or all my focus, like you're an all or nothing energy. And now this is trying to balance you out so you can have a little bit of both each day. Ah, look, the shared energy of Taurus and Scorpio. Oh, that's good. It's a good match. It's only Scorpio, right? Allowing yourself to have both. If this is your person, right? This is a great match. This is actually happening now because the tower's in the middle, right? Walking away from the past. You're being forced to because of divine timing. I would say if you're here and you're a Scorpio with a Taurus, right? This is divine timing. This is not to be like idle about it. This is to take the opportunity, right? Be an opportunist for a minute. Because look, you balance each other out. You might meet at work, or this person might help you with a strategy. Because this is you, Scorpio. Right? Remember? Something fell apart. You had to leave something. Same as Taurus. So you're reinventing yourself here. This is the butterfly. This is like, what do I want to do? Writing a letter to the angels. 4 things I love doing are these. 4 things I'm really good at is this. Thank you, angels, for bringing me, right? And then say, at the perfect location, right? The ideal location, earning really good money. This comes to me easily and effortlessly. And then look at your person here. This is Taurus. So Scorpio and Taurus. If you're doing a reading for Taurus, this Taurian's ready. Like they've got their financial abundance ready and they want romance. They want a marriage. Because before I came on here, it's like you would least expect that half the population of divine masculines are walking around looking for a wife. They're actually looking for a counterpart where they can share their wealth and run around naked, of course. Of course, right? Well, that's a good match. Let's just do a little snapshot here for Taurus and Scorpio for this weekend. Well, it's a timeless reading, right? So it's the next 72 hours for Taurus and Scorpio as a couple. Let's have a look. A little snapshot. See, you're good mates. This is why I'm doing the opposites, because this is a compatibility. So then that's the basic, you know, that's the cornerstone, if you like. Jesus' cornerstone. Oh, see, I think a lot of twins are going to be the opposite. Not all, because some of the moon sign I've noticed. This is just what I've noticed, right? Because I've been doing twin flame Reiki for years and working as a twin flame coach with a lot of you divine feminines, right? So that's what I've realized, that the twin, I can read your twin in your soul star if you're clear, right? They come in. But the twins sometimes can be your moon sign because that's your emotional connection a lot of times. But that's why we're doing this, to see sometimes they're the opposite, because that would make sense in the balance. So your person's thinking about you if they're a Scorpio or a Taurus. I mean, only if they're the opposite, not the same. Not reading two Scorpios together. Right, this is you, Scorpio. Changing, resting, waiting. Because this thing is like, you're stubborn too. Scorpios are really stubborn too, you know. They can be. And we know Taurus are, because it's a Taurus the bull. Right? Stubbornity at its best. So how is this going to work for you? Right? So you're both going to be stubborn at being totally free together. Right? There's a freedom together. What I mean by that is you're not going to let any other toxic things come in. That's why you had to both break free. Because it's intense. So because you surrender, there's a miracle coming, Scorpio. Open to receive something that you can't even expect. Your person here, if they're Taurus, is transforming. And they're going to be in your arms in a minute. I'm telling you, tactile lover, the best. You'll never be the same again. And this is the energy, shared energy. You were trying too hard. And they were waiting too long. So it's over. This is the same thing, right? So this is the miracle coming in. Right, once you're in each other's arms, starts out as a friendship. Could be at your job. Hope you've enjoyed this reading, because it's your twin flame. So anything that's not fitting your new wings, it's a no deal. Look me up at reikibybella.com for your own reading, where I can tune into your own twin and we do a heart call out. Or look up Vimeo for Twin Flame Reiki, Soulmate Reiki. They are attunements to raise your vibration. And there's free workshops there for you to get clear. If I can help in any way, you look me up there, reikibybella.com, or on Vimeo, right, on demand for your attunements. And thank you for saying hello in the comments, letting me know your name and location. I cherish you and I'm here for you. And the best is yet to come. And we say thank you for your kind donations and roses, as your support encourages me immensely. And we'll see you at the Heart Dwellers Lounge, where we're breaking financial curses, receiving windfalls of abundance and prosperity with some magic. And we have entered in the rainbow at God's Holy Menorah. So you go there and I send you live links when you join Skype. So please purchase your Golden Menorah workshop. And from there we're going into Infinity, 8-week program for you as a bonus, because we're heading into the rainbow, as you saw earlier today. So then you would not miss out on the next 4 weeks as I reveal to you the story of creation through your Heavenly Father, as he has the rainbow above his throne, and we are actually connecting into it through the holy rainbow menorah. I love you. So see you at the Heart Dwellers Lounge, at the Golden Menorah, or reikibybella.com, or just put your comments here below. Everything is cherished, and hit the like button if you like it. And I'll see you again